Get rid of that for a second. Hello, you lovely lot. It's been a hot minute since we've been back in here. We weren't on last Saturday, but we were on midweek. Midweek this week. We do have our Chris joining us, so you've got to be on your best behaviour because Chris is the gaffer. He's the gaffer around here. But yeah, I hope everyone's all right, and let's get this party started. See you all in a second. Hello. Are we not muted? Check mics. You're good. You're good. Testing. Is the audio all right? Is the visuals all right? Let us know in the comments before we get started on our lovely little shit show. Hello, people. All the comments. Mainly me. Because we are going live on Facebook as well on our page over there. So when you put a comment in, it goes in twice. So I look like a right chatty clart. Needy bitch. Who made the theme tune? Write a theme tune, sing the theme. I did it, mate. I did it, but it's going to change because I've just got After Effects and stuff, and I want to do some fancy schmancy stuff. So there'll be a new intro coming and a new exit video coming very soon when I can be asked. Everything's on this stick. Got everything on this little stick. Just pull it out my laptop bag. I need to get it on the computer and start using it. But yeah, hope everyone's all right. Hope everybody's good. We have had a lot more entries on our little competition that's going to win some QP swag. So that is awesome. We're up to about 30 people now, so that's good. Let's see if we can get some more. We've got about how many days? It'd be
12 days.
Yeah, I was going to say it's 2 weeks yesterday, isn't it? So 13 days it'll be. I feel like a very distinguished kind of posh farmer or something because I've got my checkered shirt on, my jumper over the top. But it's one of them cheap shit ones. It's like it's not actually a proper jumper. I'll show you. It's like half a shirt. It's just sewn in. So I'm just fooling yous all. It's meant to look smart. Yep. 12 days. I know 12 days, and then we'll be starting to pick some winners, won't we? Sort this out. It's just not sitting very well now.
And
Cheers, McTavish.
Geordie, have you joined in on that yet?
Yes, Geordie Vapor. Anybody's allowed to enter this one. I feel like I need to sit further round today. And I also need a boom, but I'm not at the office today. I'm just in the gaff. So I am ordering a boom next week, so it'll be right in front of my face. I'm going to put like cocks and tashes and stuff on the mic. So yeah, that'll be happening next week, as well as new intros. Maybe not cocks. We'll see. Oh, feeling a bit chesty today. We didn't go live yesterday because I slept all day. Pretty much, I slept all day. Went for a meal, went for a nice steak up at Miller and Carter up here in Newcastle. And then I had 1 pint of IPA. We got back home and I passed out till about 8 p.m. It was like Chris was messaging, Pete, we're going live. And no, not today, mate, not today. But life's for living. Sometimes you're gonna sleep a whole day.
I don't blame you. I just had a pet day instead.
You did? Oh, so mate, so don't take the piss out of my sewn-in shirt. It's shit because you can't iron it. You cannot. The one of these things where you just gotta like do the collar. I got it for Christmas. It's one of my Crimbo jumpers. Yeah, back down. So
And
yes.
anyone interested in chat? Because obviously we're doing a little hardware order, very small one. Does anyone want the new Blotto Max ordering? Because I've been eyeing it up and going, ooh, 28mm RTA.
A special price, like cost price for our peoples. Is that what you're trying to say?
No,
nearly.
We don't do that thing.
No, cost price. Just for our peoples. No. Maybe we'll see. But yes, what you're all vaping on today, I'm on the Rituals, one of Chris's. I wish I invented this shit because it is absolutely amazeballs. I'm pointing it at me mic, the Rituals. Anyone hasn't tried that, you'll not be able to find that. That's the gooseberry and blood orange. You probably won't be able to find that. Is it on site yet or not?
I've keep meaning to order. It's just like I can't be bothered yet.
Yeah, we need a new batch in. We're gonna have to bring that in house, Chris. Soon we're gonna bring it in house. But yes, hope everyone's good. Just I just don't feel comfortable today. Do not feel comfortable. Nothing is sitting right because I'm not in my usual setup. Everything's a bit Vapors Cloud Valkyrie RTA. Yes, I can feel that, mate. That's what I'm on right now.
I've got one of those downstairs.
Have you used it? Oh, you have. You have got one, haven't you? But we were having wicking issues.
Not wicking issues. It was it's just coiling it. Like you got to put that so high up. I'm not used to doing that.
Ooh, McTavish is on the Bibonic with a Velocity V2 and the M4H1. What's the M4H1?
That's got to be Mesh 4, isn't it? I assume.
Maybe. I'm not down with the kids, man. I'm not down with the kids, but how are you enjoying the Bibonic? How are you enjoying that cola rum infusion?
And is there going to be a review?
No pressure there. No pressure. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, mate, because that is one of my favourites, and I've had a banned Chris from using it. You're in bed, awesome. That's where I plan to be in a bit. I've had a pretty lazy weekend, but I think I've needed it. I thought I had the Rona yesterday with sleeping all day. But I feel hunky-dory. I feel amazing after sleeping all day. Look like shit, but I feel amazing. But yes, hello everybody. Hello. I've been funny, doing funnies, and I've wiped myself out of funnies, so we're going to be relying on you guys and Chris to prompt us. Have you seen anything funny that you want us to talk about at all? What has been happening other than Boris having discos and shit? That's all that's been in the news this week, isn't it?
I didn't know that it was happening, and it was in my back garden. Fuck off.
Or is it the weekly wine bash? No, very posh. I feel like I should be there today in this kind of get-up. It's absolutely fantastic, says McTavish. And yes, there'll be one for Guerrilla Warfare as well. That is scheduled. Ooh, we do. Guerrilla Warfare is a bit like Bulu Bolo on steroids. It's like Bulu Bolo recreated in the Livelounge fashion. Hi, Graham. Hello, sir. Hello, Mr. Anderson. Hello, JP. Hello, Shrek. Hello, Nightbot, you little dirty bitch. Oh, Nightbot's dropped a link. If anyone wants to pop over and have a look over there. I'm going to change. I was looking on the shop page, and a lot of the images are like our theory kind of things, where I just want them like crisp. If you want the theory, you can go and click on the theory behind the liquids can't in the galleries and stuff. So I'm going to be changing those this week and making it look a little bit more crisp and seductive. But yeah, it's all been good, hasn't it? But I think over Christmas, I've taken a look at what's shifting and what isn't shifting so well. So there might be a couple of changes to the ones we currently have on site. We're going to be introducing a couple more flavors, and we just need to adjust like production levels a little bit like this. But it's been busy. It's been busy. Oh yes, Djokovic finally kicked out. See, it's all around the same subject, isn't it? And that subject everyone's bored of now. Everyone's bored of that shit show.
But so didn't he not fill out his form correctly as well?
I don't know. It's a bit pathetic. I think it's not that sports people should be exempt and like favorite, like seen as favorites or anything, and not have to get their jobs and shit. But yeah, I just it's all to do with that fucking horrible C thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're looking forward to March with Pfizer releasing the new. I just saw it. It's just like my share prices. Yes.
all into the vax. All into the vax. Yes.
Yeah. As soon as it was, it's like £500.
Yeah. There's coming an Omicron vax soon. So if you do have any spare shell and you want a safe bet, put it in there.
I did it the day that it was announced. It's just like, yeah, 500. There we go.
Thank you. We'll leave that sitting there and watch it turn into £2,000 in a couple of months. Thanking you. Djokovic is a wee funny. Oh, I love the Scots. What else are we doing? JP's on the stacked with the Dead Rabbit V3 with JP's very cherry big. Have you tried that, mate? Have you tried it yet? What are you thinking of that one? I know it's been sat there a while. It was sat there a while, wasn't it? And after making it, we decided that cherry bakewell is like predominantly raspberry with just a cherry on top. So it's more cherry, but it's tasty. I think it's tasty, different.
I think my idea for that was fantastic.
Fantastic. I'm looking forward to getting back down home, then getting to the lab. I miss work. Like I love working away. This is my thing now. I'm loving my weekdays during the day to chill out and just idea storm and stuff. And I made the other day, all of us, we made a nice apple butter cake. We made a nice apple butter cake on Tuesday. So if you haven't seen it, scroll back, give it a watch, and I might drop the recipe in the Discord this week. I keep forgetting to do stuff like that. I need a help. I need a help because I forget shit.
But yeah, either doing a small wholesale order for Valkyries or some Blotto Maxes, if people want them. If not, more clothing.
Yeah, I would say, the Valkyrie is a very, very good top airflow RDA. One of the best I've ever tried.
It's a good little RTA.
But I'm still using it. If it was shit, I would not be using it. It's as simple as that. I'm really, really enjoying this thing. Graham is saying, cherry bakewell is one juice I'd like to try and not want to throw up. Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? Hopefully it's nice. But I do need to revisit that one. We do have the jam roly-poly coming to site very soon, and that is fucking catnip. That is very catnip. Shrek just reminds us I need to do a pop tart mix.
And you need to do that other bakewell mix.
I've got lots of things going, but we still have some collab things to be doing, don't we? We have some collab things that do need a bit of attention, and obviously getting that retail packaging complete over the next couple of weeks. I want it all done and dusted by February. Midway through February, I want everything done and dusted, ready for retail orders to start popping out. Not just off our site, you know what I mean? That's my goal. That's my personal goal. And if you don't set yourself goals, you're never going to hit them, are you? How's the roly-poly V2 coming on? It's a V3 now. The V2 is good. The VT2 is very, very good, but I've got a little different mix going on at the minute, mate, and I think it's going to be the final one. It should be ready by February the 11th.
Has it got elderflower in it?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you. We do these conceptual mixes for people and just to try and get people trying things, but then we take it back to the lab. We have a little play about. I get my tone out and then start going through all my flavour notes and stuff. And then we start evolving for the lounge, and that's where you get your really boutique flavours from, isn't it? So if I told you everything, as much as I love people, you know, we are trying to build things, and we do need funds to continue doing the thing. Daddy needs a new computer this year, and Daddy too needs a new computer this year. So if you want better streams, meh, it is the way it is. So yeah, do strawberries fade after a while, or is that just me? No, they do fade, Graham. Generally, when we're doing a strawberry mix, we'll mix it like 50% of the strawberry and that's going to be in the end value. And then like a week before bottling, top it up with the rest. And then out it goes. If that makes sense. Strawberries can fade off. Strawberries can fade off. So that's why I find it best. And that's like one of our little trade secrets, isn't it? I don't think anyone else does that. It's like if you're getting the alcohol notes, we do special things. We do special things in our like special climatized areas and stuff to try and knock those alcoholic notes off. So yes, it will fade off, mate. So if you need to boost it just before you start using it, do so. Like a fart, yeah, it's just getting that fart off. We could use that as an acronym for knocking the fart off.
I'd love to be able to taste strawberry, but I just can't. I'm so strawberry blind.
Have you tried it? You have tried our strawberry mixes, haven't you? And can you not taste any of them? So what do you get from them?
I get everything else.
So you get everything else. It's like, oh, that's really nice.
A meringue tart, like, yeah, I can taste that.
That's a lovely meringue tart with nothing else. Pop-Tart. Mech, at least it's not a disposable. I'm missing out on chat here. Let's scroll up a little bit. Fucking arsehole. Let's have a look. It's been bad. I've seen a lot of products out, but there's nothing really I want to get my hands on at the moment because it's all AIO billet boxes devices. We've been discussing this heavily in our little group about billet boxes, and as much as they look pretty, the way I see it personally is you're downgrading yourself. And by that I mean you're buying a bridge to run a PNP. Where's my drag max at with a PNP? You're getting a bridge to run Nautilus coils. You're getting a bridge to run a certain type of coil. What I don't see the point in it. So that is my opinion. When you can put your own builds and stuff, awesome. But these ones where you just put your own like PMPs and stuff in, I don't want to see it. Josh is asking one for you there.
Yeah, so flavour profiles I use usually mangoes, sodas, tropicals, taffies, custards.
Custards. Oh, we do like a custard.
Just anything that's not got strawberry in it.
I have been playing a lot with custards this last couple of weeks. Just throwing that out there. We're going to have a minty one coming. Well, there we go. Basically, you get an 80-pound stock coil tank. Exactly that. I know a proper billet box looks amazing. So does all of most of the other IOs. They're all the same design, aren't they? It's only when you strip the gubbins off that they have like nice internals and stuff. So I don't quite get the billet life myself. I'd rather just have a standalone pod. And again, like you're running single batteries, so if it's not in mouth to lung and you're running single battery life, isn't it?
Just raping your battery life.
I get it's just like having that prestige thing, isn't it? I've been down that rabbit hole before. Like I've had vicious ants and stuff. I've been down that rabbit hole, but now, even for a mouth to lung ad, it's got to be a dual battery. Yeah, but do you guys get what I mean by it's like upgrading, but you're not really you're standing on the same platform as like a 20 quid bit of kit.
I mean, if the build quality is better, I don't mind paying more.
Well, it's going to be a load better, isn't it? If it's an AIO, one of those billet style AIOs. It's just when you start using the bridges that use the PMPs and stuff. Just been trying to perfect the strawberry. How are you getting on? How are you getting on, sir?
Good luck. Godspeed.
How are you getting on with that? A bantam box and a box. So JP's got a billet box, a bantam box, and the box, and all three at the Nautilus bridge, and the three different types. See, again, I don't get it. I don't get it. If I tried one, I'd go, oh, this is like a PMP. You know, this is exactly the same as using a drag.
Next one, it's just like a PMP. It's just the airflow, isn't it?
Yeah. And Mr. Anderson, he loves the billet box concept. Just that's where I'm sitting with it. I like the concept of it. And it's not so much the price, I don't think, for me. I think it's just that downgrading thing. I like things that have multiple uses. But that, I wish I had my PMPs on, as I've got like loads of PMP devices. I could just pick that up.
I mean, what's the point? I've got a Odin DNA, I've got a Bond mod, I've got a Hammer of God, and I just don't see the need for any other mouth to lung devices. I've got a little Smock RPM 4 for my mouth to lung.
Yeah, I mean, if you want good experiences, go for stuff like that. It's, you know, get yourself a Valkyrie, get yourself a decent RTA, an RDA, get yourself a Nightmare. I just dug this out the other day. It's the Anglo. I'll be using that again this week, I think. That's a good little flavour banger. It's funny. Sorry, mate, you shouldn't be laughing. Best thing to do is win an Oxford Velocity and then compare.
Oxford don't make some bad stuff, though. I'll give them that.
See, I've heard mixed reviews on the RTAs, man. Like the build quality in that is pretty shit. People love them. I like the one that they brought out waiting. Like, it's got like a beauty ring and you clip it. You know, it's a slide out thing from the mod. You press down and it slides out.
The super mod or whatever crap they called it.
Yeah.
I think it's ugly as shit.
I know, but it's a good concept, and I like that dual usability thing. I can't even. This has been on here for too long. I need to get that absorbed in some nice hot water and stuff. Yeah. Just having a little giggle. But yeah, see, I'm basically just paying for the name. That's all you're paying for. I have always wanted a billet, and they do feel heavy and pretty. They don't feel pretty. Nothing feels pretty, do they? Unless that's your only. I'm going into blind people speaking and like touching faces and stuff.
I was going to say, how was the readout in Braille?
You feel pretty, girl.
3, 1.
Oh, Chris. I don't think that's been done, has it? Has anyone made a vape for a blind person? Or do they generally not vape or smoke? It might burn the lips. I don't know. I've not really put much thought into that. A vape, it could be a new thing, making a vape for a blind person. It could speak to you before you press the button. I imagine you'd get shitloads of dry hits though, because you won't be able to see how much juice is in your tank. Best off being a dripper. Mm-hmm. Where we going? Mr. Anderson, you should make a pill-style version of the billet box out of wood. I don't know how doable that is. You've been talking about things, haven't you, Chris? About mods and possibly having some created. Perhaps we'll keep that one under wraps and not show any designs and stuff, but we've done most of the other things. We might as well bring a mod out. I'll use it. That's not a bad question at all. Here's a question: who picks up guide dog poo? Just saying, are they getting fines? No, I doubt it. Oh, good evening, Mr. Hip Hop. We do have used the code Livelounge over at hiphopjuice.co.uk. And someone's doing touch-up repairs and using a lot of Gorilla Glue. It's that kind of day. Good afternoon, all.
Fucking Gorilla Glue's awesome.
Yeah. Gorilla Glue for everything, isn't it? I've still got a bit of coffee left. We're good with that. It's Sunday morning, and we're not being too rude. It's Sunday afternoon, isn't it? It's not like when I go live on a weekday at 6 p.m. and we can pretend it's 9 p.m. somewhere. It's still going to be 9 p.m. somewhere, but we still have to be rather tame. I think they just eat it. Maybe, Graham. They train the dogs to pick it up. Just imagine them gloving up. The dog. My cat had kittens the other day. That's some exciting news. I might take it off cam and show you some kittens in a second, depending if anyone wants to see me. Do you want to see me kittens? Got a bag of sweets. Want to see me kittens? So it was an unexpected way. We knew she was pregnant, but we didn't expect it to happen. So that's partly another reason why we didn't go live on Saturday, because I was a bit busy. But yeah, I've been looking at the Pulse AIO, and just based on my core value principles of its downgrading, I'm not going to get one.
I can state I still see them to this day, but that's because my councils are absolutely horrendous and they just leave it.
I think it might be weird. I haven't seen any dry poos, white poos. I thought that was like dogs with kidney infections or bad livers or kidneys or something, knocked out white shits.
If you leave anything long enough, it starts to degrade.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Here's something we didn't know. Someone's little brother, McTavish's little brother, is blind. He used the IQ OS because it vibrates to tell them when it's ready to be used. And it vibrates to tell you when it's finished. That's the heat not burn, isn't it? IQ OS. And I suppose you're not going to get a dry hit because if there's nothing in it, it's not going to do anything. Not a bad idea, though. Not a bad idea for the blind. I know we're kind of taking the piss, but I'm genuinely interested if there are any decent mods out there for blind people. But it's like the vape market's heavily aimed towards the masculine, isn't it? Unless you get like a Sour and Air or something like that, that's like a slim little pocket device that ladies love slipping things in the bags that shouldn't be in there. So a nice little dildos. So it's like nice and discreet. So that kind of thing, but you don't see them much. Yes, apparently, they've cut down the amount of chalk in dry food. Didn't know that. Our dogs only eat the best because he's a pampered little shit. Shar-Peis are very weird creatures, like they're allergic to life, and you've got to feed them good shit, and just everything has to be the best. It's so annoying when you just want to open up like a tin of pedigree chum, and then you're reaching for this stuff that's like a tenner. But yes.
Ooh. Good
exactly.
point.
Yes, exactly that.
And prisons. Because I bet they're making a killing.
Yeah, but I still think they need to be prescription only. Yeah, comes out with some random ace facts. Mate, I'm sure Shrek is autistic in some regards. He's just like an encyclopedia. So, guys, if any of you do a white poo, then you got to make sure stop eating chalk. Don't be eating the chalks. But I have not seen any white poos about for a while. It used to be everywhere when I was a kid. It used to be easy to see in the grass. I thought it was only white dogs did white shit.
Is that a P for Peter or is that a PG Tips cup? At which point I'm judging you.
No, it's a P for Peter, and it's got a nice big chip in it. Somewhere.
Good work. It's not a PG Tips cup.
Me and our lady got matching ones. Obviously, not P for Lindsay, but P for Peter, and we had another one. It broke. Oh, it's so cute. We walk around in matching jumpers and that one, and you. Years of pub quizzes. And yes, it is heating up. I've not used one. Not gonna lie, I've not used. When I was at Expo, I was speaking to them. And although they're better for you, I was like, no, I don't even want to try one because it's tobacco, and I can't differentiate between smoking and heat not burn. Sorry, so I didn't ever stock any of those, and we didn't even try them. So I don't know if they're good or not. Glue for the chip. Yes, he's hip hop with his little gems. Now he's got his Gorilla Glue out. But I lost the chip. I once put this in the microwave, right? Don't ever put anything metallic, even if it's just metallic paint, in the microwave. That wasn't
unless
fun.
you want an interesting light show.
Well, no, I picked it up. It still got my thumbprint in this mug because I picked it up after being in the microwave, just warming the coffee up, and it branded my hand. So yeah, I didn't know metallic paint did that.
I did.
Always learning. Oh, you probably did.
Purely for the fact that I put a spoon in accidentally and watched the light show and went, oh no.
Oopsie. But yeah, how's everybody's week been? We've talked about white shit, pub quizzes, and all sorts of random shit. But there's not been anything funny. There's not been anything funny.
And Mr. Just One Black Rubber Glove, I'm sure you have a Kong idea, don't you? What are your thoughts on it? Because obviously we're doing a QP giveaway. I'd like to know your thoughts.
We do like QP swag. We do like QP stuff. I'm just going to have a quick look at the news this week. Sorry, guys. Just while you were chatting in comments.
I didn't know it was a party. That's all it'll be.
It's been shit.
I don't know. Boris had to say sorry to the Queen because it was on the day of the funeral, wasn't it?
Prince Andrew's
Double trouble, yeah.
Prince Andrew's had to step down as like a royal consigliere, whatever you call them. And that's about it. Hip hop's on here for the giveaway. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
QP Kong idea, any good? Yay or nay? What are your thoughts?
We are giving away. I'll see if I can pull up the brand. Let's have a look at our little slides. So we are giving away a QP Kong and a QP Nio and a juice bundle is what we're doing. So just out of interest, are they any good? I'm sure they are.
Kong's like a restrictive direct lung, isn't it? Which is right up your street.
Oh mate, the Nio. We've got cats crying. I'm gonna add another camera in and go and check on the cats. Get everyone gushing. We are animal people.
You paid 45. That's a steal.
I'll just mute this camera in a second. Mute.
Well, you're in for all three, aren't you, Josh? So
There we yeah.
May the dice gods forever give you goodness. Oh,
Little kids. It's some amazing coloured ones. One that you've got like the fades, so like black heads down to like a light grey. Yeah, there's the kids.
and are you after anything else as well? Are you looking at anything else? Because we're looking at the Blotto Max and Valkyrie RTAs as well at the moment. Like we've both got Valkyries, and Pete's done a better build than me. I have to rebuild mine again.
A better build. Sorry, Chris. I'm good at building. I'm sorry. We might have a bit of feedback there. I need to shut down that studio. Yeet. There we go. They are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful kittens. We do like a bit of kitten action. She shouldn't have been pregnant as quick as she was, but she got out before she could get spayed. And then we kept her in and we had a feeling, and then she was pregnant again. So our other kitten's like 6 months old now.
I will be back in 2 minutes.
But one of life's little blessings, I suppose. Yeah, Chris is just grabbing a box of dildos, I think. Let's talk mad shit about Chris. What's Chris up to, do you reckon? Let's eat him from the studio. While he's gone, we'll have a bit of a chat about the comp. We'll go through the questions. They are all over social media now. Anyone's eligible to enter this one. Let's see if I can find it and get them in the right order. Third. Second. These are in stupid orders on here. So the first question, to win one of these QPs and some juice and cotton and coils and shit, is what movie is this quote from? When we do something naughty, we are always caught. Christmas Eve is the scariest damn night of the year. If you put all of these in Google, you'll find the answers, no bother, and it'll tell you the name of that film. The number 2-1, if I can find it. Who was said to have been the father of the Krampus? Someone in their entry have corrected me on this. Although it's the right answer, apparently it's the feminine. So it's not the father, it's the mother. So we'll see. But it is the right answer. So if you Google that and put it in. And then the other one is third question. You know, most people make the same mistake. The correct time to poll is completely discretionary because the polls are where all the time zones actually converge. So that's another movie quote. Type that in as a movie quote and it'll give you the right answer. Then you just email them to liveloungeliquids@outlook.com. Let's get rid of that now. But yeah, we did make it a bit overly complicated. Bring Chris back in. We did make it a bit overly complicated because we want people to put a bit of effort in, and we've had over 30 entries so far. If it was a like and share thing, we would have had about 2,000. Guaranteed. Because that's the way it goes, isn't it? Are you back, Chris? Did you manage with them dildos?
Oh, yeah, I got them out. Don't you worry. They've been picked up and they're dispatched now. Safe hands.
We're getting into sex toys. Not really. So PG, hang on, what's this? I'm missing out again. Love cats, mate. Cats are awesome. Has McTavish dropped some new good thing I can say about the heating and burn system? Tobacco is coated in propylene glycol and heated to 300, which is just before the ignition point. So it's essentially toasted tobacco, not incinerated tobacco. See, I just thought you'd just like shove back in them. That's just ignorance on my behalf. I thought you just whacked a load of dry cut backy in there and away you went. I didn't even know.
And no, it wasn't a vape delivery, Josh. I wish. On a Sunday, get posties out. Christ.
We are on about. We have talked about, haven't we? Certain like delivery systems in York.
Local eco delivery. Click the link. Click this way, and it's free.
And we may be doing it up here as well in Newcastle. Choose boys. Choose boys. Just enjoying that. I'm really, really enjoying that, Chris. There's not many people can get their hands on it. It makes us enjoy it even more. So that's a gooseberry and blood orange. Is there any
I
bottles of
love
that
keeping
left?
it niche.
Is there any bottles of that left or not? Sly 1 or 2. They are squealing, those little buggers.
Jai Bairn's getting out.
I mean, we did an orange on the shore. It's not far off that. But this is like not a water. It's a blood orange taffy with gooseberry. So it's very unique. I love it. Anything the Rituals does is on our website. And it's very, very nice shit. So we don't just do ours on ours. We do have a couple of like guest ranges as well, like Firehouse Vape. And these.
We might expand eventually down the line if people want stuff.
You've been
It can't be
chomping to
cheap
expand
shit
it.
there.
You've been chomping to expand it. Little bit.
I want more.
But you've been tasked heavily over the last couple of months, haven't you, with like the clothing ranges on the site? That has been your number one task, and it's coming along fucking lovely, might I add. See you in a bit.
Slowly build it up.
Yeah. See you in a bit, hip hop. And that is right, Chai Bairn's gone out. So, hang on, I'll type in our email address. No dick pics, please. Outlook.
I was going to say, I've already sent enough of them.
So, comp entries here. Boom. And we do have a couple of social posts out there with those slides in, so you can get it, Google it, and then just construct an email. 1, 2, 3, done. Oh. Do. What's that one? I missed that one. Who's getting? Yeah, that was for you. That one, Chris. I think when we're on about dildos.
It's not really my scene.
They're trying anything once.
I mean, trying anything once is a diet winner, but I just don't feel. I'm not feeling it.
I've heard it's kind of hard getting them out. Getting them in's no bother, but getting them out is a bit of a bitch. I've heard.
I wouldn't know. Let's get them on alive.
This is why we need like an OnlyFans in it, so we can test out like weird daft shit. Never tried or used hip hop. Any good? They do have their own juice line. They do. The ones I've tried have been pretty. I can't remember which ones. You'll have to go back a couple of videos, Josh. But I did a little review of a couple of them. The Heisenberg was a bit lavender. Wasn't my cup of tea. The Vim 2, they're all on the kind of Malaysian kind of side of things. So they're like overly sweetened, but some of them are really fucking good. They've got an amazing mango one. And the coffee one isn't too bad either. But I've only tried a couple. Look, I'll drop off. Not for you though, Chi-Chi. Not for you. I'd have to... We need a hub up there. We'd need a hub up there. Give us a couple of years, mate. A couple of years. Otherwise, Chris is going to have to cycle quite far.
Well, I can get to Scotland for nothing, so it's not too much of an issue.
Yeah, if we have a business meeting, just hop on a train for 4 hours and turn the internet off. We'll pop up to Scotland. Free drinks.
I do like Edinburgh.
We did talk about going up there, didn't we? Or was it? Yes. Yes.
It's just like, I'll get you cheap train tickets.
Just business meetings in trains for next to out and getting pissed. Bring a laptop.
First class, all the way. I'm upset though. I was meant to be going to a gig in London 30th. Cancelled.
Sad. Edinburgh's too posh. Glasgow. It's funny walking around Glasgow. Glasgow's a fun one. I used to do a lot of work up in Scotland, bunny out Scotland, and Glasgow isn't the nicest of places, bless it. Just everywhere you go, it looks like everyone's going to fight. It does, like, they're not actually fighting, they're just like very, like, they sound aggressive as fuck. It's a bit stabby, is it? A little bit stabby.
It's a bit run down.
Yeah. But yes. Fuck's sake. But you know, that's we do have customers up in Glasgow. So much love to you. Just yeah. But you could say the same about Manchester and stuff, can't you? You go to Manchester and it's a bit like that as well. It's like a little bit too out of its own boots, if you know what I mean.
Manchester's rough as fuck.
Rough as fuck. It's rough as fuck. Let's get it right. It's rough as fuck. Everyone's gangster, man. Yeah. Aberdeen, granite everywhere. Fucking miserable. It's Granite City, isn't it? That's why when we used to go up there fitting granite and stuff, it was like...
I'd end up getting kidnapped and in a crack den. Cheers. Have I got one of those faces?
Oh, bless you. Yeah. Dundee by the docks. But I'd say that I love Scotland. I've been on holiday many times up Scotland, like Pitlochry and Loch Lomond and places like that. Very nice, very nice. And you just get loads of like weird shit gift shops everywhere selling like kilted cows and shit. Aye. But you can't win them all, can you? You cannot win them all. Everywhere has its little black spots of grind and grime.
And a nice question for everyone is, anyone got a PS5? And if you do, what are your thoughts? I've just recently got one. I'm trying to get my head around it. I don't like change.
Give out your gamer tag, Chris.
Oh, because I'm changing it.
No. Irvine, full of Rowans. Oh, God. Do. Oh, fucking hell. I do laugh, I do giggle. I do.
I still remember when Cheech won one of the lives, and it was a bottle of liquid. It's like, yeah, I'm not giving away my address. My windows will get wobbled.
Window wobbles, aye.
Yeah, it's just like, it took me like an hour later. It's like, he means his windows broke, doesn't he? Yeah.
But it's safe to say that anyone that does any of our comps and stuff, we do, like, we guard your information. We don't put you on a mailing list. Fuck all like that. If you want to do that, you sign up on the website. If you want to put a mailing list, sign up on the website. If you enter in a competition where we say you just fire us answer by email, that's why we don't do it through there. It's bad business practice. We should be saying, do it on the website. Drop us a message on the website. But we don't want people to feel obligated. You know, you're here to support us because of us.
Mm.
So that's it. Just putting the world to rights there. Is that a new AIO, Peter, the memory stick vape? Mate, this has got my life on it. This little memory stick has got so much software on it. Well, there's the Mac. Fucking Macs, man. Obviously, you don't have any USBs. So you've got to buy Type-C adapters for everything. The fucking shit. Don't get a Mac. Don't ever get a Mac if you're thinking, oh, let's get a computer. Just get anything but a Mac. If Apple's watching this and you think they're like giving us Macs and shit, you're not now. But yeah, I'd much rather go for a Windows style setup any day and get like 5 times the performance and have the ability to put USBs in without spending 50 quid on an adapter. There is a bottle for chatter of the week on the Swamp that cheat. Yes, there is. If you ever want that one, mate, just drop our Trekkie Posse a message.
Drop Shrek or ourselves.
Yeah.
We'll sort it out.
I've got consoles. I just never use them. I've got 2 Xbox Ones. I've got one here and one down, like, at the office to piss about with. I'm bringing the coffee machine down as well. Bringing the coffee machine.
Speaking of coffee, are we bringing our coffee back?
You want us to, don't you? It was a labour of love on its own, though. you love your Mac laptop. They're good for browsing and stuff, mate. But if you put one bit of software on there, it's pretty much fucked. You can't even do an update. You're paying like the neck end of $2,000, $1.5 for a machine that if you put one bit of software, if you put Photoshop on there, good luck updating your machine. What's the point of that? What is the point of that? But if you're just using it as a browser, yes, they are quick, they're good, they're speedy, they're very good in that sense. But if you're using them for like office-based stuff, it's pointless. Everything's
what
on
was
the
the
cloud.
laptop I was looking at? It's like, oh, this one will be good. £3,100. I can buy it, but I don't want to.
Yeah, but you've got to save everything to the cloud. You cannot save anything externally. You've got to save it to the cloud, otherwise you just jam your machine up. And I don't like that. I like to have an external hard drive where I can zip everything over and have it safe. Only use a Mac for some work stuff. Actually, I've got a Mac and I'm running a Lenovo. And it's time to upgrade and get a desktop. It is. I think we should do a GoFundMe. GoFundMe for Pete's fucking laptop. Pete to get a desktop. I'm joking. We're not like that. Oh. I'm dying.
Sorry, I had a really bad tongue-in-cheek joke there.
Mate, so I've got loads.
Just claim you got broken into and, start a GoFundMe.
Mate, this shit like that gets me triggered. Like I know people die, and then people on the beg when they've got life insurance, and that's like, oh God, or people have the cars broken into and have a couple of mechs stolen, and then they start to GoFundMe when they've got car insurance. This is what insurance is for, people. I just need a breath after that. It's got us right fucking triggered. But yeah. I need a new desktop. Come and join our Discord and I'll send you a Patreon link. Peter's desktop fund. Fuck a GoFundMe. See, I did a GoFundMe. What did I do for the charity?
I can't remember off the top of my head. Homeless charity.
Yeah, I'm sure it was GoFundMe. And then they absolutely spanked us and sent the money off to other charities. It's like, yeah, go fuck me. Go fuck yourselves. Triggered. Absolutely triggered. So I was raising money and I slept outside in the fucking freezing cold for 3 days. And the money didn't go to that charity that I was raising it for, but it did go to other charities. So I was quite happy about that. But it was an absolute fucking... I was doing an amazing thing, but then I got shit on by the GoFundMe team. No warning. Just when someone went there to pay for it or put something in, the link wasn't there, and I got a message. I think the company you're raising it for has to collect it before a certain date, and they hadn't. So it just went to loads of random generic charities. So that was $2,000.
At least it went to a charity though, so who cares?
It did, and we raised a lot of awareness, and now I got frostbite and all sorts. I'm still suffering from it, I think, man. Just about a year down the line. But it was a marvellous thing to do, and I like to push myself, so,
I love the fact that me and a team member as well, we chipped in and we got you a reasonable food offering when you got in.
Mate, it was a feast. It took us about 4 days to eat it, because I was eating that little out there. I didn't hardly have anything to eat. When it came to eating, it was like, yeah, 2 slices, I'm done. Hello, Dion78. So it was a noble cause with noble intention, but then we got shit on by the charity, the people that collect all the money, and they just dispersed it wherever they fucking wanted. I should have actually taken them to court, I think. Just given. Yeah. That's how we used it. It was just given. It was definitely just given. I would say don't use them. Collect it personally somehow, either through PayPal or whatever. Don't use Just Giving when it comes to collecting monies for charity. So yes, I'm missing out on loads here. I might do something crazy. Oh, that's a nice t-shirt, Chris. Where'd you get that?
lounge.
The lounge. I saw something today and it was on about Pat Mustard. No, it was an American milkman that impregnated over 800 women.
Fucking legend.
And I just thought about Pat Mustard. I was like, can I put my massive tool in your box?
Is that the guy from Father Ted?
Yes, Pat Mustard. Pat Mustard.
If it goes above 3 miles an hour.
It's the speed one. It is the speed one. I want to see if there's anything in this. So yes, that's our little thing about this old milkman sowing his seed. Mad shagger, aye. Definitely a mad shagger, mate. I don't even want to see the state of the coils on this. Don't know what's in it. I think back in the day they didn't have CMS and stuff, Shrek. Or it was just like having affairs with loads of random women.
Never give out your full name.
Hey, it's vaping. Let's put some vintage cola on that bad lad. Have you ever thought about doing a milk-flavoured lime, but not your traditional strawberry, chocolate and vanilla? We could do. Maybe with hints of florals in.
Lavender milk.
I think that's what's in this. It tastes like arse. There's probably like pocket fluff and all sorts in that.
But it's sterile and I like the taste. Sorry, Patches at hula-hand it.
Yeah, that tastes like hair, like burnt hair and shit. We'll go back onto the Valkyrie, thank you. Oh, goodness. That thing is beautiful. That thing is beautiful. With the beveled bottom, Chris. Not flat. Not flats. Best flavour in the world, pocket lint. Yes.
I'm not feeling it.
Wonder flavours milk. Worst flavour for smell. Say I need to do a base. I need to do like a milkshake base.
Oh, Mr. Anderson's straight in there with a good one for you for one of your labels.
Oh, mate, you know my feeling about vegans. Have we got any of those? I want to upload these while we're chatting.
If you're going to say, if we got any in chat, you'll already have fucking told us.
I'm going to have a look. I did some concept designs, didn't I, over on Instagram. I'm a proper little bastard when it comes to our socials. But yeah, I do have. We've got a backlog of stuff that needs doing. To be fair, SSC ice cream if doing a milkshake. It's like how custard's like properly unique. You've got to make something that's truly unique. I think if anyone tried the competition we did with Net, that was my take on like a milkshake base, like something very unique, luxury feeling. That's like not a custard. It was like very creamy, very clean. Brand. You get these popped on because they're funny, man. I'm the triggered type, man. I'm the triggered type. All right, we've got that. What else have we got? I did a couple, didn't I? And that one.
And that one. And that one.
I did 3 last week. I did 3 and they were quite funny. Let's see if I can pull them up.
And then...
I did. It's not a background, it's a foreground. A foreground. So we had this one, which was basically a really shit tattoo. And we're going to call it the Rush Job. I don't know why I did that. That was just fun. Ball sweat, drip the drop. Then we've got meat juice, and it's 100% vegan because I get triggered by fucking idiots. So we might see a piss take range coming in. I like to keep it like arty and creative if we can, but a piss take range would be fun. But we need more inspiration. Ball sweat, aye. So yeah, that if you are following our social media, you're going to see shit like that all the time. Or Julio. There's always some random fucking silliness that I'm inspired to just post.
And in Discord, all I'm trying to find is just more Greta memes, just to annoy you.
Monday morning, let's trigger Pete with fucking Greta memes. Let's have a look in Discord. It's been a quiet day in Discord. There's been, if you're in Discord, whap some memes in, people. I need funny inspirations. A white chocolate mix, white dog poo could do. I'm still taken back by Net's entry with his white chocolate and yogurt base for strawberries and cream. It was very good. And it's not until after you know what's in it that's like, oh, I knew there was yogurt in there, but I didn't know there was white chocolate in. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What flavours do you want to see in the next couple of months, Chris, other than Jammy Dodger?
The one we've been discussing. A yogurt. Because we've been discussing that for a while.
Yeah, we need to do like a muesli yogurt.
Tizer. And a drumstick.
Milk is murder. Milk is murder because you're stopping all those calves getting titty milk. It's
mine now. Cravendale. Yes.
Mate, I'd just walk everywhere with a milk tash. A bottle. If it was a display bottle, it would be me with a massive milk tash. Just milk is murder. 100%. That yes, I like that. Milk is murder. Hang on. So if we do a milk range or a milkshake range, I like that. Photo, thank you. Mate, to be fair, over the last 2 months, I've not really been very active on social media at all. Like messages and stuff, I just ignore. People always just message Chris. If I haven't got back yet, especially if it's for some charity or something, then that's probably why, because I've just not been on it. I've had busy life things to be dealing with anyway. So feel very free to drop Chris a message or Livelounge on any of the social media channels, and it's probably Chris you're going to get through to. Unless you ask for me, and then I'll pop through.
Please, no more Chinese companies asking if we want disposables.
No more of those, please. No more. And you're not getting our recipes. No thanks. But yes, it has been a busy couple of weeks, a busy couple of months, and it's been a bloody busy year, to be fair. So I think I've got a feeling 2022 is going to be even busier. There's going to be a lot more production going on, isn't
there? A lot more production, a lot more products, a lot more headache.
A lot more headache, a lot more. We're probably going to need people as well. Possibly need people. Possibly. We'll see. Because we don't ever want to go away as much as we can. Why iPad? These I'll make. We don't ever want to like outsource production. So it might need another set of hands, or there might be a job coming up this year. We'll see. I do like the idea of getting jobs out there as well and giving back that way, helping other people pay their bills. That'd be good. We've had a lot of interest. We do need to reach out to the local ones.
Well, we've got 2 collabs, which will be with 2 locals.
And they're going to stock our whole lines and the rituals as well.
Well, the 2 we've been talking to already stock the rituals.
Yeah.
But they've been really, really good to that brand. So keep that relationship going, and it's going to be just 1 or 2 at a time, and just slowly trickle it. Purely for the fact that we don't want to end up with it being almost like a distribution where everyone's got it and everyone's fighting over pennies, because then everyone loses out in the end.
Yeah, so we want like 1 person in York, 1 person in Manchester, 1 person in London, somewhere in Scotland, somewhere in Ireland. We don't want it in every shop.
We don't want it to be like poker where everyone's got it and everyone's competing over, oh, I'll do it for £8, I'll be doing it for £8 and a penny.
We don't want any of that shit. We want people that actually like respect the brand a little bit, if that makes sense. So yeah, we are looking at getting it in, and we had the opportunity and still have the opportunity to get it in places. But it's just getting all the piggies in the line. I have to do a lot of redesign work on this style label. So in those retail outlets, that's all they'll be getting. Where in ours, it'll be like the full artwork. So if you buy it from us, it's going to have the full artwork on, all individual artwork. Where if you just get these in a retail store, it's going to be that with obviously the name of the flavour and the write-ups on the side and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, that's a Monty Python reference.
Because Dickers, I don't see him. What's the BDV project? Somewhere in West Yorkshire, hey up lads. And somewhere in West Yorkshire. BDV, Big D Vapes project. Yeah, it's probably somewhere in Yorkshire. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, good heavens. But I think on that note, we should wrap up because I need to go and do some of these designs. Otherwise, these bottles ain't ever going to be ready yet. And while I've got laptop out and software there, I might as well do something. Come and suit the Big D Vape, £7 a penny. No. We're going to have disclaimers, I think. I mean, people run offers, but not year-round offers, if you know what I mean. No one likes that. No one likes the death of a brand through sales. Constant sales. But yes, it's been absolutely delightful, folks. It's been delightful. If you're watching this on the rewind, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I'll be doing a £15 section of 100 mils and £20. Yeah. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. And then if people buy like 3 20-quid bottles, maybe say, right, you can have one of them. That's what I would do. I wouldn't go, right, you can have these for £5.
Is BDV Big D Vapes?
It is.
He's changed his logo.
50 mils don't sell. Do you find... Wait, obviously the majority of our sales are in 100 mils at the minute. Things have changed, haven't they? Things have changed a lot. People don't want the 50 mils, but then if they don't like it, they're stuck with it. So personally, I would like to try a 50 mil. Then if I like it, then I'll...
Balls to the wall, 100 mil every time.
Yes, Big D's Vapes social now, not shop. 95% of 100 mils and salts. That's the way it should be. Yeah, that's where I see it. 50 mil as a tester. That's the way I see it. So I think it's a good option to have, and I think we're going to start putting 50 mils on the website. And then we think of those only as testers, and they'll be like $8.99 or something. Maybe. But it's not something that we'll be like bulking up on. If we don't have any, we don't have any. The majority is going to be 100 mils. 240 mil for the win. Mate, we have got customers that buy 5 litres at a time.
Yeah.
5 litres of vintage cola, man. That's ridiculous. And 5 litres of fucking not the bubonic boutiques, the cola, not the cola, the coffee. People buy 5 litre bottles. It's fucking mental to think that some of your liquids are going to hit it that hard, and the people enjoy them that much to buy 5 litres is like. And to be fair, that's what's helped subsidise a lot of the things that we've been able to do so far. It's good. Everything gets reinvested. But yes, have an itch before we go. Luxury juice, isn't it? It's always champagne. I mix in 100 ml or 240. I have confidence in my juice. They go out with boxes of Nick shots, or get yourself a Nick hub. But yes, it's been lovely, guys. It has been really, really lovely. I'll be on during the week. Chris maybe will. I don't know. Probably not, because Chris will be working.
I meant to have Wednesday off, but I don't know if everyone's actually going to be in. So it's one of those. I might have my holiday cancelled.
We'll pencil in for Wednesday. If not, I'll still go live at some point during the week, and then try and get some mixing done during the week, and then leave the weekends for a bit of banter. Is what I'm going to try and do from now on. So it just makes sense. It saves me carrying loads of stuff up here when I'm here seeing loved ones and that, doesn't it? So yeah. On that note, it's been absolutely delightful. Hope everyone's well. Look after each other. Don't be cocks, and just be nice people. And we'll see you next week. Don't forget to enter the competition. Bye for now.